A single aphid can multiply into millions in one season. Not hundreds, millions. She does not even need a mate to do it. Right now, an army like that could be marching across your tomato plants, and you would never even know until the leaves turn to lace. This video is about the fix. A liquid made from one bulb of garlic and a few cups of water. Grandpa gardeners have used it for decades, quietly without ever needing a store-bought spray. One 60-year-old grower brought it back into the spotlight this year, and now billions of people online are trying it, because it costs about $1 to make, and it works overnight. By the end of this video you will know exactly how to make it, exactly when to spray it, and the one mistake that ruins the whole batch for almost everyone who tries it. Stick around for that part. It is the reason most people fail. Section 1. The Invisible War. Let's talk about what is really happening in your garden first. Every night, while you sleep, a war is happening under your leaves. Aphids drink sap straight from the stem. Spider mites spin webs so fine you cannot see them until the damage is done. Caterpillars chew through your prized tomato plant like it owes them money. Here is the number that stopped me cold. One tiny insect, the diamondback moth, causes close to $5 billion in crop damage every single year. $5 billion. From a bug the size of a grain of rice. So people reach for chemical spray. It works fast. But here is what nobody tells you. The weak bugs die first. The strong ones survive and breed. Within a few generations, that same spray does nothing at all. Scientists call it resistance. Farmers just call it a nightmare that keeps coming back. And chemical spray does not just kill pests. It kills the ladybugs that eat aphids for you. It kills the bees that pollinate your food. It kills the good guys along with the bad guys. And once they are gone, the pests come back stronger with nothing left to stop them. Why nobody talks about this? Think about that for a second. You spray to save your garden, and you end up creating pests that are immune to almost everything, while wiping out the very insects that used to protect you for free. That is not a fix. That is a trade. A bad one. So what actually works without wrecking your garden's balance? It has been sitting in your kitchen the whole time. Section 2. The Garlic Secret. Garlic. A whole clove of garlic, sitting untouched, barely smells like anything. But crush it, and everything changes. Two things trapped inside separate cells, an enzyme called alliinase, and a compound called alliin, suddenly meet. That collision creates allicin, the sharp-smelling oil responsible for garlic breath. To us, it is dinner. To a pest, it is chaos. Allicin scrambles the scent trail insects use to find your plants. Aphids hunt by smell, so do moths. Coat your plant in allicin, and to them, your tomato plant simply disappears. Researchers have also found it interferes directly with an insect's feeding and reproductive systems, meaning fewer eggs, fewer bites, fewer bugs next week too. Old growers have known this for generations, long before anyone gave it a scientific name. Egyptian laborers ate garlic to stay strong. Soldiers carried it into war. Grandmothers hung it in doorways and swore by it. Every one of them was working with the same chemistry you are about to bottle in your own kitchen tonight. Now, I have made this spray more times than I can count, and I will tell you exactly what I think of it. It is better than people expect, but it will not win the fight in one night. Nobody's going out there tomorrow morning to a pile of dead bugs on the porch. What you get instead is quieter, fewer holes each week, plants that stop looking chewed up. That is the real trade you are making, patience for safety, and in my opinion, it is worth it every time. Section 3. The Recipe. Now let's build it. You need one whole bulb of garlic, roughly 10 to 12 cloves, 1 quart of water, about 4 cups, and 1 teaspoon of mild liquid soap. Plain dish soap works fine. Peel the cloves. Crush them hard, with a knife, a blender, or an old mortar and pestle if you have one. You want every cell wall broken, because that is where the allicin comes from. Drop the crushed garlic into a jar. Pour the water over it. Seal the jar and let it sit in a dark cupboard for 24 hours. That waiting period matters more than people realize. It gives the water time to pull every last bit of that oil out of the garlic. Rushing this step is the difference between a spray that works and a spray that barely does anything. After it steeps, strain it through a cloth into a spray bottle. Squeeze the pulp hard. There is still good medicine trapped inside it. Then stir in your teaspoon of soap. Do not skip the soap. Garlic oil and water do not mix on their own. They separate, like oil sitting on top of a puddle. Soap binds them together and helps the spray stick to the leaf, instead of rolling straight off onto the soil. Without it, half your spray is wasted before it even touches a bug. Your dollar spray is ready. But here is where most people lose everything they just made. and it is the part almost nobody warns you about. Section 4. The mistake that ruins everything. Timing. Spray this in the middle of a hot sunny day, and instead of protecting your plant, you will scorch it. The oils intensify heat on the leaf surface, and by tomorrow morning your healthy green leaves can look burned and wilted. People blame the garlic. The garlic was never the problem. The timing was. 3 rules fix this completely. Spray early in the morning or late in the evening, when the air is cool and the sun is low. Spray the undersides of the leaves, because that is where pests actually hide and lay their eggs, not just the tops. And reapply every 4 to 5 days, or right after it rains. Because this is a natural spray, and nature washes it away. Follow those 3 rules, and you will not just avoid the mistake. You will get results that genuinely surprise you. Section 5. What it won't do. Let's slow down here, because this is the part most videos skip, and it is the part that actually earns your trust. It will not stop hard-shelled beetles. Their shell is too thick for the oil to get through. It will not stop slugs. Their slime coats right over it. And it will not reach insects already tunneled deep inside a stem. Knowing this now saves you from blaming yourself later. Section 6. What it actually does. But for the soft-bodied pests, the aphids, the mites, the young caterpillars, this spray is genuinely devastating to them and completely gentle on everything else. Some documented trials on garlic-based sprays have shown pest population drops of over 80% within a few days of consistent use. Your bees keep working. Your ladybugs keep eating aphids. Your butterflies keep visiting. That is the real difference between a chemical weapon and a natural strategy. One kills everything. The other protects what matters and removes what doesn't. There is one more small thing that makes or breaks this spray, and almost every guide online leaves it out. Do not store it for weeks in a plastic bottle on a sunny windowsill. Allicin is unstable. It fades fast once it is exposed to light and heat. Keep it in a dark bottle, in a cool spot, and use it up within about 2 weeks. Make it fresh, use it fast, and it will always outperform a spray that has been sitting around going flat. Here is something worth sitting with for a second. Garlic cannot be patented. Nobody can put a trademark on a clove sitting on your kitchen counter. There is no subscription for it, no yearly price hike, no company profiting when your pest problem comes back. That is exactly why knowledge like this rarely gets marketed to you. It just gets passed quietly, gardener to gardener, the way it always has. Think about how many bottles of chemical spray get bought every single year, all promising the same overnight miracle, and how many of them quietly stop working after one season. This dollar spray does not need a marketing budget. It just needs one bulb of garlic, and someone willing to give it 24 hours. So tonight, or tomorrow morning before the sun climbs too high, go crush a bulb of garlic. Give it its 24 hours.
And now we're going to leave this for a full 24 hours to fully infuse.
Then walk outside, lift those leaves, and spray underneath where the real battle is happening. $1. 1 bulb of garlic, and a garden that finally gets to breathe again. No poison on your tomatoes, no dead bees in the soil, just a quiet, simple fix that was sitting in your kitchen the entire time.